A
No, no,
text
no. I
message.
want you to hear it because she says it. I
No, no,
gave him the
I
hug because
understand. I
what?
heard it, but
Okay, I
I
understand that, but we're not conflating anything because this is how she drew the picture. So she conflated it because she made it, she disarmed us with, that's why she gave him a second one because he needed it.
but that's not how
That,
it happened. That's not
right.
what.
We know that's not how it happened, but
That's
that's how
not
she
what
said
she.
it happened.
That's not. That's how you took it because that's
No,
not
no,
how
no,
I
no, no.
said.
Hold on,
She
let's play
said.
it. Go ahead and
She
play it,
said
Shahar.
so. She said so. I gave him. She said so. I gave him a second hug. That's not the reason that she did it.
She said that was the reason. She literally said that. She did say that.
She said so. She said so. I gave him a second hug.
Okay,
That's a
hold on.
thought.
Let's play.
That's a
Let's play it.
thought.
Let's play it.
Roll
Give
the
me one
game
second.
footage.
Go ahead,
Roll the
Shahar.
game footage.
Okay, hold on. Let me find where I was at. Okay, so I gave him a hug and said thank you so much. He really liked my hug because he said he did not want to stop hugging me. Seems he really needed those hugs, so I hugged him again. Since he said his relationship is trash and he wants to leave her.
Pause it. Pause it. I gave him a hug again since he said. That's something she's saying that he told her. I gave him a hug again since he said.
Okay, are you
Not
going to let me
so.
respond?
Go ahead.
I understand. I hear, but I understand what she's saying. She's writing after all of this stuff has happened. So she's thinking about her thoughts and the chronological order of everything. She didn't give him a second hug because she didn't know at that time about the girlfriend and the trauma that he was experiencing in that relationship. She did not know when that happened. When she
What was the
hugged him
purpose
in
of her
the
giving him a
store,
second hug?
when she didn't hug him, she said she thought he needed it because he enjoyed it so much. That's why she gave him the second hug. But she's also speaking to you
Also a
about
trait. Y'all write
everything.
that down because female predators, they do that. They tend to try to give
She
what they
also
think
think,
the person victim
are you gonna
needs.
keep being a bitch,
That's what they
Coffee? Or are you
do.
But
gonna
she
allow me
thought
to
for
finish?
him.
Because
So
I'm
you
you've
not
been
said
trying to be a
talking for
bitch.
days
I'm
too.
not
Will
trying.
you
I'm just
just
going on
you
with what
said
we're
she
will
doing.
you
thought
I'm
for
just
not
him.
being a
allow me to
bitch. Drop.
finish?
I'm not being a
He's the
bitch. You just don't
predator.
like to be
He's
interrupted.
the predator. We
Yeah,
have
but
to
That
be
is another
mindful
trait,
of
okay,
y'all.
men
okay. Well,
who
let's
take
listen. Let's
advantage of
listen.
women. We have to
I
be
don't see. I
mindful of
don't.
men who take advantage of women.
No, it
He
seems like
can't
she's
be
the
the
one taking
predator
advantage of
if
it.
she initiated the flirtation.
He
She
initiated
initiated
it.
that. She did
He
not. She
initiated the
did. And
flirtation.
she admitted
He
it
said
last
she
No, no,
night
no.
on
initiated
her
to
He
her.
live.
had no business hugging her from the front anyway.
But she
Drop.
He initiated
initiated.
the
All right.
flirting
Okay, we're
by
gonna go ahead with
enjoying
the
the.
recording. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Okay,
y'all.
thanks.
Say that. That is another trait of a female predator. They tend to try and give what they think the victim needs. So when you guys see it in schools, you see it with teachers and the students at schools, right? They are giving the child something in that school that they need. They tend to try to fill a void that it's always something they feel that that person needs. In their head, they're doing a service to that person. So another trait. Okay, sure, I'm done.
Let me find where I was at. Okay, so I gave him a hug and said thank you so much. He really liked my hug because he said he did not want to stop hugging me. Seems he really needed those hugs, so I hugged him again. Since he said his relationship is trash and he wants to leave her and he's not happy because they long distance. So I gave him another hug because at this point, yeah, you need it. I like the hugs as well.
Hold on. So she just said it right there. So I gave him another hug because at this point you need it. I gave him another hug because at this point you need it. Insinuating that she knew something already.
So also
See, you
in
know
house,
how big.
go ahead, Chai.
See, Bucky has a big parking lot, so I can imagine, meeting up in that parking lot. It could have been that conversation as they was walking into Bucky. She, jotted down everything, had questions. They talked. Long walk. Bucky is a big store, so I could see a conversation being had.
And I could hear you, but but it wasn't had. It was in the text messages. And that's why we're saying what she wrote down and what happened in these text messages don't add up. They're not adding up. So there were things that she said to disarm us because she's hugging this man 3-4 times. You have to remember in the beginning of the letter, she said he treated her like a doorway. He preyed on her, things of that nature. So to disarm us, she justified the 3 hugs, 2-3 hugs, by talking about the trashy relationship he had. However, that conversation didn't come until after they had already met, after he had left. The conversation never happened. As I said yesterday, there was no conversation. The conversation happened after because she asked again, "Are you single?"
I got a question too.
I have the messages. I'm going to read them.
If she wanted to make you know what I'm saying, make a statement about what Kevin supposedly had done, why she coming in reading her journal excerpt and not come out with a text message? That would have shut everything down because now it just sounds like you giving us a story from your perspective only.
No, House of Asmir, they didn't have the conversation in the store. She asked him, was he married? That's the only conversation that they had out in that parking lot. And that's the part that we have to think about. This woman was very detailed. Y'all don't think she would have said, we sat here, or as we were walking, we chatted? She said she was walking behind him. My daughter and him were in the front. My son and I were in the back. She was walking behind him.
I just want to say to the person downstairs who said he was the one always in power, so he preyed upon her. That is not true. That is a very sad way of thinking. I'm sorry that you think that way, but that's not true. We will get to
That's
that
a
a little bit
that's a
later.
very false accusation.
Yeah, I know that that is what is taught, but having money doesn't cancel out victimhood. There are different ways that predatory behavior work. There is emotional, physical, psychological predators, and so we are going to cover that today. We are going to cover that today.
I asked him, was he married? He said no. Let me breathe, y'all. Let me breathe. Okay, so we both left the store and he sent the first text. It said, damn, why didn't you tell me to get 2 barbecue sandwiches? That was his way of keeping the hugs feeling going. I can tell by now he likes me, and I kind of like him too at this point. He was so sweet.
Okay, let me read the actual message, Ty. Which it is what she said he said. But I just want to, because she said, I can tell right now he likes me. From this message, it says, damn, why didn't you tell me to get 2? You're going to make me have to drive back just for a brisket, laughing emojis. And in that, she said that she could tell he liked her and that he was keeping the conversation going from the lingering hug. Go ahead.
Very polite. All of these where it becomes too good to be true. But I was vulnerable and thought I needed this communication. So I responded and said, see, I told you they so damn good. That's our excuse to meet again. And he said, fuck, only one day. He said it wasn't the brisket, it was the hugs. He said him being in his rough relationship doesn't have anything to do with helping me. That I took as, okay, we can continue communicating.
Okay, so I want to stop right here. Rewind that again about the relationship part.
That was his way of keeping the hugs feeling going. I can tell by now he likes me, and I kind of like him too at this point. He was so sweet. gentle, caring, polite. All of these where it becomes too good to be true. But I was vulnerable and thought I needed this communication. So I responded and said, see, I told you they so damn good. That's our excuse to meet again. And he said, fuck, only one day. He said it wasn't the brisket, it was the hugs. He said him being in his rough relationship doesn't have...
Okay, 1 second. So here it says, you're not married, but are you single? Okay? So that's when he does reply. And it wasn't the brisket, but the warm hug. But I understand. As of now, I am not. Very rough, but I am not. And that doesn't have anything to do with you getting help. She got her nail on the front of it. That doesn't have anything to do with getting you in a better space. I'm going to keep it respectful. She then replies, okay, nice to know, but I couldn't stop hugging you. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? Just know I see you, Kevin. So after him saying, yeah, I'm in a relationship, it's rough, nothing to do with me helping you. She then says, okay, nice to know, but I couldn't stop hugging you. Sorry, not sorry. That means I'm sorry, I ain't sorry, because now that I know you got a chick, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? That's exactly what that means. Now, he know he got a chick too, don't get it twisted. But after asking him that question, okay, nice to know. But I couldn't stop hugging you. Okay? Just know I see you. Go ahead.
No, that is also another tactic that female predators do. They gauge the emotional stability of the men, the finances. She's trying to gauge him. She wants to know where he is in a relationship. Is he willing? How much he's willing to share? Remember, she said, "I'm a dark empath. I ask deep questions." Predators, male or females, are highly intelligent people. They are dark empath, if that's what she wants to call it. They know how to ask the right questions, and not only that, they read people very well for the most part.
So why in the text messages you asking him why is he married
Cause
or
she lied,
single?
she made that like, that's what I'm saying. So if we go back to that clip of that we were playing, she insinuated that she did. She said he told her that, and that's why she gave him another hug, because he needed the hug. She said he needed the hug because he said his relationship was trash, but she didn't find that out into the messages.
Next question. I'm only up here to ask questions. I'm just trying to get clarity. So in the
You got
text
your
message
clarity. Hurry up,
thread,
hurry up and get out.
chill out. Slow your roll. All right. So in the text messages thread, right, it says the location of the Buc-ee's that's in that text thread says Kentucky, but they met in South Carolina. Why is that?
That I'm unsure of.
Where did you see that at? I'm nosy.
It's in the text thread. It says we're going to meet here. If you look at the location that came up in that text thread, it says Kentucky, but it says they're meeting in North Carolina.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, I don't know.
I don't know. Can anybody answer that? Did they clear that up already?
That's all I'm opposed. I've been doing my own research. This shit is getting real deep, real quick, and I'm not even going to speak to all the other stuff. But when y'all find out.
Here you go with this.
I think somebody
shit.
T said that was
come in again, Tish.
It was confusion with the location that they were meeting up at. They said one thing on the phone, and then the text said something else.
I don't know. Now, hold on. Let me go back to messages. I don't know if anybody have any idea about that. You guys can let me know.
See, you know what? That's why I love you having the conversation, because I've just had another brain blast.
Did you want to add anything before we go back to the messages?
I don't know. Right now, what it's giving me is, and I don't know if it's just this conversation, but it's also giving me, just hearing what she said and how she did it, And keep in mind, that's my girl, that's my dog, but it's giving me she's trying to be like HB, which is what's giving me
That's what a
also.
lot of people are saying.
It's giving she trying to,
Clocking
you feel me? That's why
word.
she came over there to that. She know how HB was received and loved, and she's doing shit forward, you feel me? It's giving me she tried to get some inspiration and think she about to get a warm welcome like HB did, and you're not gonna do that, babe. That's probably why you went over to HB panel, because you thought them people was gonna pander to that and
Yep.
clock in, because that's the shit you trying to be on. Reading that message is definitely giving you sought him out, and you thought you was doing your little swoop-de whoop on his ass.
Leola said, are we really invested or are we just bored? Whichever you want to call it, we just doing what we do on this side.
Both of them.
I mean, I really am, like, y'all know these kind of things I love to talk about. I love to bring awareness to it. But y'all, y'all really are going to believe what I have to say. So, I mean, you can't say I'm just bored, Rizzy. I mean, this is what I do. I'm not doing anything different than what I usually do.
And Shauna Boo, don't put no damn clock emoji without I don't want no people from FOE saying I'm clocking it. No. Y'all just don't say nothing when I'm speaking.
I'm sorry.
Is it a heated blanket? No, but I know you see me call you. I hope you here on Friday for my battle. I don't never ask y'all for nothing, but I'm asking y'all to show the fuck up, please. Did you see the
What
baby
time is
play?
your battle again? What
Hey,
time is your battle
did you
See,
again?
I
see this?
didn't. Congratulations. No, I haven't seen it. Everybody pretty with the babies. Oh my God. Sure. I know you fucking lying. That's about to be your other triplet.
Yep.
Yeah. Quadruplet.
My baby need a haircut. Hold on.
Yes, like that, Shauna Boo, because you be dogging me out, girl. Yes, like that. You don't like me? Girl, I be seeing all y'all. I said, the girl with the poodles. Got it. She might be an SG.
All of y'all.
Ooh, look at you. He don't need a haircut, girl. He need a brush.
That's that one. He don't need a haircut.
My
Samir
granddaddy
need a
used to,
haircut. It's
I was
two
going to
of
say, you
them.
could get a brush. My granddaddy used to brush the hell out of my head when I was
Yeah,
there.
Miriam need a haircut.
Pissed me off.
Hey,
What's up,
T,
y'all?
I gotta go. I gotta go. Thank y'all.
Okay, Shy Heart.
I didn't even see you, Shot Heart. Hey, my baby.
Shy.
Thank you,
Hey,
Shy.
hey,
Thank you.
bro.
Love you, boo boo.
You're welcome. Hey, King.
Yeah, they being good, but y'all, they already protective over her. They was trying to jump the dogs today. In 1 second, we gonna get to it. It's Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We battling King Telvin. We gonna get some gloves and stuff later. Cause I'm scared. That nigga over there practicing his heart out. Okay, so here go some more messages. Let's go to the messages.
Yeah, y'all put Onyx ass out. Put him
He in
out.
there crying in the cage right now.